Hi guys, welcome back to GOO ROO Beauty. I wanted to share a product with you today that is new to the Australian market. I'm not sure where else it has been released because I have not heard anyone talking about this product on YouTube to date, but I have to share this with you because it has fast become one of my favorite everyday foundations. It's from Garnier and it's their Miracle Skin Perfector BB cream, but it's not the Miracle Skin Perfector BB cream that many of us have come to know and not like all that much. This is the one that is formulated for combination to oily skin. Miracle Skin Perfector is a much more fitting description for this product, I believe, than the original, given that I have oily to combination skin. What I love about this foundation is pretty much what I love about Chanel's Vitalumiere Aqua Foundation. If you've really enjoyed that product before in the past, I think you'll really love this product. If you've heard people talk about Chanel Vitalumiere Aqua Foundation and you've wondered what it's like and you've wanted to try it, but it's just beyond your price point, definitely give this one a try. It's a pretty close experience to the Chanel Vitalumiere Aqua Foundation, which is one of my top very favorite foundations of all time. And that's why I'm so excited about this product from Garnier. It doesn't smell like roses like the Chanel, but it has a very pleasant sort of fresh smell, very, very similar to the original Miracle Skin Perfector in terms of scent. It's a very fresh, herbally, green type scent. This was the original Miracle Skin Perfector BB cream, and it's nothing like a BB cream that has come out of Korea or anywhere else around the world. This is much more like a tinted moisturizer. The original one actually came out quite thick, like a sort of thick moussey texture, and once rubbed into the skin it really didn't provide much coverage at all. What it did provide for those with oily to combination skin was a bit of an oil slick, and you can see there on my hand where I've applied it, you can see the light reflecting off it. It pretty much didn't dry down much from there throughout the day. It would just get more and more oily for those that do produce oil throughout the day. So that was not a favorite for people with oily skin or anyone who likes more than an extremely light coverage. The wonderful thing about this new BB cream from Garnier for oily to combination skin is everything that this product fell down with, this product makes up for in spades. I love it. So first of all, just to compare, the tubes are very different. The original one is short and fat, the new one is long and thin, and it has that blue bar with the oily to combination skin, so you can't get them confused. The other thing that I like about the packaging of this product, unlike the original again, is that the actual shade name is on the tube so that you have reference while you're using it, and then once you've come to the end of the product and you want to repurchase, you'll be able to remember what shade you purchased if you are wanting to replace it. The nozzle is a lot sort of longer and thinner. It's probably hard to tell, but it's a much more watery substance. It's a lot more like, you know, MAC face and body foundation in terms of how runny it comes out. Now you can see already when I start rubbing it in that it's got coverage. Now I'm going to show you a demonstration of how this actually goes on my face. I do show you what 2 layers looks like, and you'll see how I go covering my freckles and pigmentation. Now you can see as I'm rubbing this down, I've still got some coverage there. Now I haven't completely rubbed it in, but I'm just going to show you the medium right next to it. We've got the light on this half of my hand and then the medium on this half, and you can see definitely that the medium has a little bit more color. It's a little bit more pink. So a few differences here. The original comes out thick and the coverage is extremely thin, and the new one for oily combination skin comes out a lot thinner and the coverage is a lot more. It's definitely buildable. On this hand here, this is the original. You can see that it really doesn't give much coverage and that it just has that shininess. Now that's going to make your face look shiny. These, even on their own, you can see there's a bit of a sheen to them, but it's a lot less shiny than the original. You can see when I turn it in the light, it's just enough of a hint of moisture without looking too dewy on this side. Again, this is the light and this is the medium. I find the light a lot better for my skin. It matches in with my neck a lot nicer. It goes on beautifully on the face. Because it is so thin, it does just take a little bit just to work it in and make sure that you have that seamless coverage without brush strokes. I've tried it with my fingers and with a brush. I do really enjoy applying this either with a beauty blender or with a Real Techniques buffing brush. They both work really, really nicely with this one. You can definitely build up the coverage and it's not going to look cakey. I still wear this over a primer and under a powder just as I would a foundation. The finish of it is natural, it's beautiful, and yet it provides just the perfect amount of coverage to cover what you want it to cover, but shows through just enough that it doesn't look like a mask. It's just fabulous. The finish is like a Demi Matte, so it's not a matte mask like look, but it doesn't have that sort of dewy sheen. It's just the most perfect balance of looking like healthy skin that's moisturized but without a dewy sheen to it. Not only that, but this finish that just starts off so perfect and beautiful, it lasts throughout the day. For me, it lasts a lot better when I do wear it over a primer and under a powder, and it just looks perfect at the end of the day. It's also very kind to my pores and my fine lines on my face. I just couldn't be more excited about this product. So just like the original, which does contain SPF, the new formulation does also contain SPF. I believe it's SPF 15. You will get flashback from this, so do be careful. If you are going out for the night and you are using flash photography, I would tell you not to use this product. We learnt the hard way. I applied it on my best friend for her birthday and we went out to a club and took photos and we all look ghostly white wearing this foundation. But as an everyday foundation, this is absolutely perfect and at a very reasonable price point. Unlike the original that is made in Germany, the new formulation is actually made in France and it does contain a little bit less product. So the original contains 50 mils, the new formulation contains 40 mils. So you're getting a little bit less, but it's still more than a standard foundation, which is generally around 30 mils. Now the full Australian recommended retail price is about $13.95. You can pick this up at Priceline, Target, supermarkets, anywhere where you can find the original one from Garnier. I cannot recommend it enough. I'm going to break right now and just show you the daily routine of me applying this foundation, how it looks going on, and then how it looks at the end of the day, and I'll be back after that. I'm going to apply a little bit to my hand here. I actually use the one in light, despite the fact that usually I'm about a medium shade, but I've just dispensed quite a bit here onto my hand. I'm going to do layering with that, and I'm using today the Real Techniques buffing brush to apply that. And I'm just going to start buffing it out all over my face. You've definitely got time to work with this product. You can see definitely with one layer that I'm getting decent coverage. As I'm applying it with this brush, I do see lines and streaks. So once I feel like it's buffed in sufficiently, I do also do a stamping motion with the buffing brush just to take away any streak marks. So if I am using a brush to apply this, I find that it does take 2 steps. So you can see after one layer, I definitely get coverage over my freckles and sun damage and hyperpigmentation. It's a really nice natural finish. At the moment, it's not too dewy, it's not too matte. I'm just going to apply another layer now. I've still got obviously quite a bit still on my hand, and I'm just going to go over areas where I want a little bit more coverage. Usually it's just to even out my skin tone a little bit more on my cheeks, and then also to bring it down my neck, which is very different, very much lighter than my face. But you see the light shade in this range actually suits my sort of NC25 skin tone. And always finish up with this stippling motion to take away any brush strokes. So this is after application of 2 layers. I've definitely done that 2-step process each time with the buffing brush to make sure that I don't have brush strokes in this product. The coverage is amazing. I would say definitely a medium coverage, still looking quite natural on my face. It's definitely not matte, it's definitely not shiny. I'm going to apply the rest of my makeup, and before powdering I'll come back and show you what that looks like. So it's probably been about an hour since I've applied that new oily combination skin formulation of the Garnier Miracle Skin Perfector BB cream, and basically I have not powdered yet, but it has sort of dried down to not a fully matte finish. Hopefully you can see that it's definitely still got a sort of creamy texture. You can still see probably a bit of sheen on my face there. It really does lend itself to more of a natural type look. It's fantastic for my pores. I am using this today over the Revlon Photo Ready Color Correcting Primer. I think this is fantastic for pores. It's really evened out my coverage. I've really got a decent medium coverage there with 2 layers using the buffing brush and that Miracle Skin Perfector BB cream. Really happy with it. I think that light color really suits me quite well. You can see that it blends really quite nicely with my neck. Okay, so just coming back really quickly just to show you how it looks after a really light application of the Chanel Universal Loose Powder. I've got to say that I just love the finish of this Garnier product. I love it as much as I love my Chanel Vitalumiere Aqua Foundation, and that is one of my favorites. That is saying a lot. I'm so excited about how much I love the finish of this product. I will come back at a later point during the day and just let you know how it wore. Well, it's 7 hours after application of the Garnier Miracle Skin Perfector BB cream for oily and combination skin, and I really think that this looks just as good as when I first applied it, and the same goes for whether it's a 12 or a 13-hour day for me. The coverage stays really fantastic. The finish stays beautiful. I still generally touch up absolutely anything, probably around 5 to 6 hours after touch up. This is completely untouched. I did top off the BB cream with a Chanel loose powder that I absolutely love. I just love this product. I feel like it gives my skin a beautiful radiant look. It definitely covers and unifies my skin tone. It's a beautiful color. I feel that it really helps to minimize my pores and just gives my skin a natural looking radiance with definitely a beautiful even skin tone. So there you have it. I really can't fault this foundation much at all. I think it's the perfect everyday foundation for people who want that sort of medium coverage with a really nice natural finish that's going to last all day, particularly for those who do have the oily combination skin. I would definitely recommend going and picking up this product. Definitely let me know down below if you have any questions. If you have tried this product, I would love to hear what you think, and also let me know what your skin type is. I'm really curious to hear from anyone who has dry skin. If you've used this product, even though it's for oily combination skin, I'm curious to hear if you liked it or not. I would say that this new product from Garnier has reached my holy grail list, and that is huge. That is saying a lot. It's great to be so excited about a product at a very reasonable price point that's accessible everywhere to everyone here, at least here in Australia, and I'm sure soon to every other country where you can get Garnier. Thank you so much for watching. Have a beautiful day, and we'll see you all again really soon. Bye.